In this video, I challenged myself to make a character out of 3 random emojis given by my community. A little while ago, I asked everyone to give me a combination of 3 emojis, and out of all the responses, I chose 3 random combinations to design 3 different characters out of. I am also dragging along Henki to do this challenge with me so that we can compare our designs and share our thought process afterwards. This video was super fun to make, so if you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it! Alright, are you ready?
Yes!
Loving the energy. Okay, so these are all the responses that we got from my community post, and do you see all these responses? Oh my goodness.
They're excited.
It's still going, it's still going, it's still going! Ah! So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to choose an emoji from the random emoji generator. I'll just randomize it until I find one that I like. And I will put this into the YouTube search, and whoever put that emoji into their thing will be put into the spinny wheel over here, and we're gonna spin the wheel and then find our set of emojis. Totally not overcomplicated. I planned this out very well. I'm sure there was an easier way to do this, but it is fine. I'm gonna start clicking the randomize button. Okay, I'll go with this one. I'll see if anyone put this one in there. No one put this here. We'll try another one. Okay, pretty standard. There's only one comment that has this emoji.
Now we have to.
We have to pick this now. All right, so this is gonna be the first set of emojis. So, are you ready to go off and create your characters?
I'm terrified, but we'll see how I do. I'll have to think for a bit, yeah.
All right, so first character. Good luck. Don't break a leg. Okay, so I have a few ideas. For the laughing face emoji, I might just make the character smiling or something. Maybe a sunflower hat. Oh, and probably a red or yellow dress with like white polka dots or something. We'll see how this goes. Wait, I could make this a mushroom! Because in Minecraft, there's the mushroom flower cows. They didn't actually end up getting put in Minecraft, so maybe I can do something like that over here.
What we need to figure out first is, should we have him be a little short guy? Like, why is this not... Anyways, I think having like a little plump mushroom guy could be pretty fun. He can have that Among Us body. What is Pastel gonna think about this when I'm done?
So here's what I have.
Oh my gosh, what? I love the colors that you picked though. It's a very good choice. Do you got backstory to it, or like what was your thought process like?
I was thinking at first maybe I should do like just a girl that's laughing and has mushrooms and flowers in her hair or something like that. But then I realized there was a mob. I remember it was the blue mushroom. I don't know. It was like a mushroom, but it had flowers on them, and that's what it reminded me of. So I decided to go along with my original idea, but make her part mushroom. And since it has the red mushroom and the yellow sunflower, I thought the 2 colors would mesh well together. So I did that with the dress, and the polka dots resemble the mushroom pattern and the mushroom emoji. And yeah, that's basically what I have for that. The basket is there for aesthetic purposes.
I love the aesthetic basket, and I like how you have the polka dots like as like the mushroom too. That's really cool.
Thank you. There's also a part of the hat here where I tried to make some mushrooms grow out of.
Oh my gosh, I love that detail.
Thank you. Can I see yours?
Here's my little guy, and I want your opinion on it.
Oh, this is adorable. Okay, what was your thought process in this?
Basically, he's just a little mushroom boy, and like mushrooms spend a lot of time in the darkness. Right? You know, that's how they grow and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe he saw like a really pretty like sunflower or something, or maybe like a sunflower person, and then he found like her petals or something, and then he had like a little crush on her. You know when you think something is really cool and you just kind of dress up like it? Not dress up like it, but you just obsess over it. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe he like dresses up like that, even though he's like a little shadowy mushroom guy.
That's so adorable. I just love this character. This character is great. It's wonderful.
Maybe he's seen your mushroom lady.
She could put him in her basket.
I bet he's like 1 inch tall.
He's centimeters tall.
He's 1 gram. I like the design of cordyceps, which is like the little ear things that I made, and kind of his tail. It's more of a fungus than a mushroom, I think. That's the mushroom that takes over insects' brains.
But not humans, right?
Not yet.
Okay. He's just a little man. They'll be like Pascal from Tangled, and he'll just sit on her shoulder. The basket was made for him. I think we did pretty good for the first round.
I want to do like 5 more.
Well, guess what? We're doing 2 more, so let's do it! Now, Tori, it is your turn. Alright, so what emoji do you want to use? Oh.
mushrooms.
Okay.
Oh, these are good.
There's so many! Alright, so there's 38 inputs. This totally didn't take a while. Oh, all of these are so good though. Okay, we're gonna give this a spin. Spin, spin, spin. What is that? Oh, it's a guy literally hiding in mist. There you go. We have our second batch of emojis.
And they're both shrooms. This is a good day.
There were so many submissions with mushrooms in them. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, good luck once again. And I will see you on the other side. We're just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna do great. I remember reading something in a childhood Japanese book, and there were these mushrooms that would emit smoke, and it was scaring off these characters, or the main character, because they thought the mushrooms were evil. But it turns out that they weren't, and that they were actually just edible puffball mushrooms. So what I'm gonna do is make this character a puffball mushroom. We'll see what happens.
I'm thinking, like, from the face in clouds, it's kind of giving mysterious vibes. So I think I want, like, a more serious character than the little guy. I want my character to be mysterious and, like, have, like, a sword or something with the smoke or something. Maybe that could be the spore. It's the only thing on my mind, and I think it could be cool. So let's get started with this. I just drew on the wrong layer. I just drew on my line art. Ah!
Alright, how do we do?
I think we drew faster this round, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I had an idea. Here's version 1.
Oh my goodness.
Sparkle! He's supposed to have the sleigh sparkles. You know, like when an anime character like winks at you and there's like a sparkle.
Oh, it's
you know?
it's like, it's not like a visual sparkle, it's more of like a characterized sparkle. I see.
He's sparkling in the inside.
His personality sparkle. I can also see that they're holding some sort of weapon. Oh, good gravy. I'm actually...
Yes, Pasta?
Let me enjoy your character design, okay? But anyways, I think this is actually really cool. I love the olive green setting that you gave to this character. I like what you did with the mushrooms growing on the waistline and the mushrooms growing off from the legs. Well, the facial anatomy is also very unique.
Thank you.
I think it's really cool. You did super well.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty, ready to see my little guy?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
I decided to use this particular puffy mushroom because I remember reading in a Japanese kids book when I was like really, really young. The main characters were really scared of these mushrooms because they thought they were ghosts. They thought they were ghosts because it was emitting smoke and it was really hard to see that they were actually mushrooms. I thought that it would be really interesting to characterize the mushrooms that were in the story that I read as a child. Yeah, I wanted to make this guy a little bit tiny. Maybe sort of uncanny, but a little bit cute creature is what I was going for. The symbol that resembles a sparkle on his chest that also emits smoke, and that's where all the smoky source comes from.
That's beautiful, Pastel.
Thank you so much. I really love the look of your character so much.
Actually, I forgot to mention this, but I was thinking like maybe he uses spores because he's like a bounty hunter or something.
Goodness, yeah. That's such a good idea. They just use mist to blind their targets and they just take them out in the mist.
Maybe it's poisonous too.
Maybe it's a poisonous mist. That's genius. I love that. Bounty hunter mushroom guy.
And then yours is like some celestial mushroom baby looking thing.
Okay, so the last round we're just actually gonna randomize. We're gonna click randomize once. Ooh, a bouquet of flowers. Okay. Ooh, there's a couple of bouquet flowers. Spin, 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 spin. Oh,
actually wanted that one.
All right, so this is our third and final set of emojis. Are you ready to do the third character design? The third and final character design. Let's go for it. Let's just end up on a strong note, all right? I have a slight idea on what I can do with this one. What if I gave them 2 sets of arms? Maybe like an SCP. Perhaps this character could be some form of SCP that comforts people when they suffer through a loss, and they bring them a bouquet of flowers. What if it's just a little creature that has 4 arms? Oh!
I just want everybody to know, I am looking up like a insane amount of references. I'm interpreting these emojis in such a like bizarre way. It's the only way I can think anymore. So, without further ado, let's begin.
So, are you ready to share your characters?
Yeah!
Alright, so I'm gonna show you my lad.
This is really cool.
So, are you ready for me to explain to you my character?
What is happening?
Okay, so imagine you lose a loved one. You're sitting in front of their grave, and tears start pouring out of your eyes. As your tears hit the grass, an entity sprouts out of the ground. They look like a humanoid form of a tulip, and they have 4 arms. You can see that the tulip has eyes, and they are crying. And this entity approaches you and grieves with you. And they give you a bouquet of flowers. On the tag, it says, "I'll live as long as you remember." You bring these flowers home, an entire year passes, and these flowers have not withered or rotted. So it's basically an unwithering bouquet of flowers that only dies when the memory of your loved ones die along with it. I used a tulip because the bouquet of flower emoji looked like bouquet of tulips, and the flowers basically serve as a reminder that they existed and of the happy memories. I decided to use a more poetic light on the character. So this character, basically kind of like an SCP, but they're a very nice SCP, and they only want to comfort you.
This is so sad. I love him. I love the design too. Like, I'm glad that you obviously incorporated the hugging. I can imagine just this creature emerging from the dirt.
This character is around like 9 feet tall. So this is my character design, and I love him.
So I'm going to show you the final, and I want you to tell me what you think happened, okay?
Huh? It's really nice. The colors and the characters, they look really cool, but what happened here?
So I was trying to draw 2 bouquets of flowers, and they were like hugging, but as flowers. But then I was like, this is stupid. So then I drew this one as well, which was, it's with its children. I was gonna have the bouquet children hugging.
This is just chaos, and I'm all for it.
So I Google symbiotic relationship animals, and then I got a crocodile, and then a Egyptian plover bird. What if they are getting married and like, well, one of them is crying, and then there's the flowers.
You did not just look at that hugging emoji and think, oh my god, this is a symbiotic relationship between a crocodile and a bird. You put a lot of effort into this too. I think the beauty in this is just the entire process. It's such a bizarre way for things to go, and I love it. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way. I had so much fun just creating all these characters and sharing ideas with you. We came up with some really interesting characters, and I'm really proud of us both. You better have a nice day.
I could sleep now.
With one eye open, maybe.
No, please.